Welcome to your Northwood Athletics 5-Question Series. I'm Olivia Gerhalski, and if you're new to Northwood Athletics 5 Questions, what it is it's a series that we'll post each week to feature a different student athlete here on campus. This week I have the pleasure of sitting down with senior Alyssa Cowper from our women's soccer team. Alyssa, it's great to have you along board to be our first guest today, and my question for you is, how does it feel to be the first guest of the year?
I'm honored. I'm really excited to be here.
And you do know that means you're setting the expectations for everybody else this season, so I'm sure that's exciting as well. And speaking of expectations, let's talk about your goals for this season.
For a team, I think our biggest goal is to make it to the GLIAC tournament. And for me personally, I would love to score 5 goals.
Being a junior on the field, senior in the classroom, you've been with these girls for a few years, so I'm sure it's very fun to see the growth and also set those big goals. Now, speaking of your goals, I know you are a team captain this season, so what does it mean to be a women's soccer team captain?
I would have to say being a leader on and off the field is very important. Coming to practice and leading the team in practice and in drills is really important, and coming in on game day and setting the tone for the game is really important too.
Now, are there any specific responsibilities that you have to fulfill in this position?
I would say being somebody that your players can come and talk to about anything, whether it's soccer, whether it's positioning, whether it's even school. It's important to be open and give your players advice when they need it.
On the field, you're a midfielder, which means you work very hard, both offensively and defensively. So how do you prepare yourself for game days, both physically and mentally?
I'm a very superstitious person, so I have to do the same thing before games every single game. So whether it's eating at least 3 hours before or envisioning the game is also really key for playing, and envisioning that you're going to pass to your team and make these shots and all that stuff.
And may I ask you, what do you eat 3 hours before a game? Is there one specific meal you have to eat?
Definitely it's either oatmeal. It's really hard to travel on the road, but sometimes when you find those packets of oatmeal in the grocery store or something, you can take them, but that's definitely important.
So the key to being an excellent midfielder, for those of you who are listening, is to have oatmeal 3 hours before your game. What is your favorite part about being a member of the women's soccer team?
Like I said, I think representing Northwood and being able to put on that jersey every single game and play for your school, I think that is just like an honor.
And where do you see yourself 10 years down the road? I know you're an accounting major, so what does that look like for you?
I would love to go the non-traditional route, so becoming a forensic accountant, either with the government or FBI.
Thank you so much for your time today, and good luck this weekend in the home opener. And for all of your Northwood Athletics questions and updates, follow us at NU Timberwolves on Twitter.